programs for advanced children as well. But tuition was like 20 grand a year, and I just couldn't make that work.
Gotcha. Yeah, man. That can be tough. So, did anything change? What changed?
Well, your system, as it happens, been running it for around 7 months now.
If I may ask, how much have you made total so far?
We've made just over 8 grand, £8,000.
Hey, good to see you there. This is Brian, correct?
Oh, hi, David. Yeah, good to actually talk to you at last. How are you?
I'm doing well, man. Thanks for asking. So please tell me, what's new with you? What's going on in your life?
Well, funnily enough, my son's actually just started a new school this week, private school over the other side of town.
Gotcha. What grade is he in now?
He's in seventh, so he's not public school. He was at public school, sorry, but since kindergarten, but it just really wasn't working out. You know how it is, David.
Yeah. Well, what was there a specific event that happened? Did you just not feel he was getting the education he needed? What's going on? Tell me more.
I suppose what everyone really sort of notices, but it's whether they actually do anything about it. The school's just really overcrowded. It's 40, 50 kids to a classroom. Teachers are always burnt out. There's never any substitute teachers, so they can't sort of carry on some of the classes. And my son's actually really smart, David. He was sitting there just bored. He actually hated school, which wasn't something that he started out doing.
Yeah, man, that's not great at all, man. And especially those early educational years are so formative, and their brains are growing so fast. And if your son's not being challenged, that could have deleterious effects on their long-term learning. So like, how bad did it get there? What was going on?
Well, his grades were just dropping. It's not because he wasn't able to do the work, because he was more than able to do that, but he just didn't care. He'd just come home and say, you know what, school was really boring. The teacher spent most of the time with the class that were misbehaving, not giving enough attention to, the kids that actually wanted to work to learn something. Because there's a number of different kids in the class themselves that were actually quite bright, but there's obviously there's always a little bit of a nucleus that actually want to just act up and play up a bit.
Gotcha. Yeah, man, that's hard as a parent to like kind of watch that, and you're like, man, my child's not getting the best education they could be, and this could potentially hurt them down the road.
Yeah, it's honestly it's ridiculous. I mean, it killed me. I was sitting there, parent teachers meetings, and the teachers are telling you your son's capable of better grades, higher grades like A's, and but we can't give him the attention that he needs because of the class size. I mean, well, that doesn't help me.
Yeah. Well, so like, did you look into other schools before, like other academies?
Yeah, last year we did. We toured 2 or 3 private schools. Brilliant, really, really good. Small classes, one-on-one tuition, programs for advanced children as well. But tuition was like 20 grand a year, and I just couldn't make that work.
Gotcha. Yeah, man, that can be tough. So, did anything change? What changed?
Well, your system, as it happens, been running it for around 7 months now. So between what I've actually been making myself at my job, and what what I'm making off the system, I can actually cover this tuition. Without sort of putting us on the edge, by bankrupting us. We can actually do it affordably.
Wonderful. Well, if I may ask, how much have you made total so far?
We've made just over 8 grand, £8,000.
Huh?
And we've actually looked at the account. We talked it over with my wife. And just basically said, let's give it a shot because, we might not ever have a time like this, but we've got the backup of the system where we're just constantly making money.
Gotcha. So, here's a question. So when did you decide to make this little switch?
Just over a couple of months ago.
Okay.
And really just when we were comfortable with it, we could see the system actually working. So we thought a couple of months ago we did a lot of the calculations. My wife did the accounts and said, "Yeah, let's go for it." She was more up for it way before it. She would have she would have done this before, and without the system, I would have been bankrupt.
Gotcha, gotcha. So now that he's at the new school, how's it going at the new school?
Yeah, loves it. Absolutely loves it. He can't stop talking about it when he comes home. It's something that really sort of makes you warm inside that a child comes home and actually enjoys school. You can actually have a conversation about school. It's not, oh my God, you got another, you've got another day at school, and it looks forward for Monday, which is amazing.
Yeah, man. That's I know I have a 12-year-old myself, and I'm always it's like pulling teeth to get him to talk about school and to do stuff. So that must feel really incredible that your kid's coming home now and sharing the good news and is excited about learning.
Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah, I mean, for me, it's something that's ultimately changed the whole family experience, because it doesn't mean that dinner times, you can let him decompress, but at the end of the day, he's coming back and he's telling you excited things. What he's learned. So yeah, it is a big relief. It really is, David. Really big relief.
Man, I'm so glad to hear that. That makes my heart swelleth with pride. So thank you for the good news.
No
Here's
worries.
just a quick side question. Did you have any trading experience before you started using EA Automatic?
No, not at all. No. I'm actually an electrician, so I work with my hands, not numbers. But it was so easy. Yeah, it just all made sense.
Mhm.
I figured that if I could work it out properly, then really the money worries disappear, and that's what's actually happened. Give my kid a better future, and it's worth having a go. But so yeah, so from someone that's not had anything like that, looked into that. I've had friends that have dabbled in stock markets and futures and things like that. But
Mhm.
this is a system that's it says what it does. It's really good.
Fantastic. I'm super glad it's working out for you, and it sounds like you had a really great motivation behind it, to help your family. So I
Yeah,
can't think of a better
massively.
I
Yeah.
can't think of a better reason. So is your wife still on board? Everything's good with that?
Yeah, yeah, she's ecstatic. To be honest with you, David, she was the one actually pushing last year for the private school, hence the reason
Okay,
that we actually went round to the visits.
gotcha.
And now, I just kept saying that we couldn't afford it, we couldn't afford it, but now we know it's possible. Now we're not worrying about it, and we've given ourselves enough of a buffer as well, because of this system, and we had that, and it was just something we needed just to make sure that we were comfortable with it.
Gotcha, gotcha. Well, all the congratulations in the world, man. I'm super glad to hear this positive
Thanks, mate.
story.
Yeah, thanks.
It's fantastic for your son and for your whole family at large. So, thanks for checking in with me. I really
Uh,
appreciate it.
no problem at all, David. Take care of yourself. It was good to talk again.
I will. I will. Looking forward to our next chat.
Okay. Cheers now. Bye bye.